Alright, it is time to play Bento Blocks, another game that came out recently, and again thank you to the devs for sending us keys. I've heard good things about this as well. I think we're placing stuff into our Bento box. My initial thing I thought about this was that it's similar in concept to Inbento. From Afterburn Games. So you're getting also stars depending on how well you do. How do you do badly in this? But I've heard that it goes to different places than Inbento. So, okay. It's a packing puzzle right now, so... This is... It's fine. No, yeah, it is. It's fine. Can I rotate? Doesn't seem so. That would make it a bit too open. It's a tangram, yes, or a packing puzzle. What is that? Oh, this is where it changes. Can you tell what this is going to be? Oh, cut. Oh, sorry, I didn't see the controls. There we go. It does work like how I expected it. You can cut the rice. Ooh. So do this, cut it. That's cool how that ends up being like a rotation. We are gonna need to wait. We've only got this direction of cutting, and we want to make this. So we'll cut twice, like that and like that. So there'll be an efficiency thing of like, oh, there's two knives at the top I see, so we can only cut twice. But that was as efficient as we could be. Two knives again. What we want is this and this. Let's make two L shapes to pack together nicely. Cute. We've got an upside down llama. I think I just want these two bits off. Yeah. Put that in. Sorry. That llama. Didn't do something very nice to it, did I? It was upside down. It was dead already. Oh, look, now this is longer, so we can cut two at a time. Interesting. This'll do. Cute. Cute, cute, cute. Ooh. Let me see. I think that'll do. Yeah, that'll do. Put it up there. This is a nice idea, this cutting mechanic. I mean, I guess I'm gonna have to do twos. Oh no, I see. We can do it in two. Yes, we'll do it. Cut it in the middle. I like it. Nice. We have to do it in two. Wait, what? Can I discard? Can I cut you in half? No. Just make it bigger. I think I'm learning something here. Okay, so it's okay if there's wasted rice. Hopefully somebody else has it instead. We don't even have a cutting piece here, so this is just like fill it as much as we can. Well, fill it, but leave some rice behind, okay. We do have two cuts here. Am I just doing this? I guess so. Cool. Three cuts here, so it's figuring out where I can do that to get the shape that I need. I have no horizontal cutting, so I need a place where... How is that possible? Every 2x... Oh, but we can cut out separate... Yeah, yes, it's going to be you, and you. Neat. Horizontal cut only. So I think we want like, and we just cut off a little bit of this. Neat. Well, that's going to go in there, and then, yeah, okay, that's fine. And that. Lots of very short, snappy levels here. I like short and snappy. So right now only like one bit of that sticks. Oh, sorry, those 2 bits stick out. So we could in theory do something like that. Oh, but we haven't cut it there as well. That doesn't work. Okay, hold on. What can we do with this then? Cutting it only vertically. Like 3 wide is fine. We could do something like that and that maybe? Then cutting this at the same time. Into, so we'd get an L shape like that, an L shape like that, which could fit into there, and then 2 bits of this. Okay, that works. So cut. That's a nice puzzle. That's cool. So, I mean, I think I just want to cut you, right? That does it. These are nice and satisfying, aren't they? Only vertical cuts 3. So I'm thinking. What am I thinking? Am I thinking anything? Well, that doesn't work. That's the sneaky thing they're doing. They're being like, oh, you can't cut this. But I do need all the pieces here, so. I wonder if cutting this apart is going to be good. So that has to stay as it is. Then if this is going in, it has to be a 3. Like, it would have to be a 3 tall as well. In which case, this is not going in. Yeah, we're cutting this in half, aren't we? I don't quite see how it fixes things, but that's totally what we're doing. As well as something else, I think. Put you there. There. That's still not enough, actually. Because it leaves, there's always that 1 space above. Okay. Okay. Oh! Maybe by cutting the end of this we could have done something? I might be wrong about my cutting that in half, but let's see if that helps, actually. That's not the way to do it. That is the way to do it. But is that the most efficient? It is. Okay, cool. Ooh, got a long cut here. Okay, I can see how this game gets very interesting. That's what you want from a puzzle game, isn't it? You want... It can start simple, but you just want there to be this thing that's like, oh, I can see where these mechanics could go. Like, there's something in here. We had that from the other games today as well. How many pieces do I need? I need 3 times 5, 15. That is 4. So how many are going to be left after this? So this many, which is 5. There will be 5 left over. We've only got this kind of cut. So we definitely can't pack all these in, so you're getting chopped up or you're getting chopped up. Or both. And we can chop exactly once. There's probably multiple answers here, would be my guess. I kind of want to do this. Let's see if that's helpful. Although maybe cutting through the middle of this would have been better, actually. Yeah. It gives us a lot of flexibility, right? I think. You. Well, no, we can't do that one. We've still got these 2 long 5s, so that maybe isn't ideal. Oh. Whoa, almost. Oh wait, that's right. I was thinking that was a 5. It's a 4. Yeah, the cutting here definitely adds something interesting to just normal packing puzzles, for sure. 3 cuts, but only a little one. Only a little one. I mean, it's really making me think I want to do that, but I don't. I want to do this, this, this. I saw your trick. Two, and there's 2 cuts. Okay. I could see how like that could be useful. But am I being tricked again? No, that's exactly what I need. That is 4. It's kind of hard to judge the... I think because the outer corners go in slightly, it makes it look longer than it is. So the part of my brain that's trying to estimate the length of that based on that bit there is going, oh, that looks more like a 5 than it is a 4. But it is a 4. It's just because that isn't taking up the full width of the thing. Anyway, I've got 2 cuts. That and that wouldn't be good. What if I do that and that? Because that would fit in nicely. But I'd have 2 twos left over, which wouldn't fit in nicely. Oh, but we could do that and that, which does work nicely. Ta-da! Let's do this one. This can be the last one we do today. I wonder how... Actually, let's take a look at the... So there's recipes. Oh, let's maybe see what happens in chapter 2. Okay, we'll do this, then the next one, and see what happens in chapter 2. Okay, look at this. This one's a mess. 2 cuts. I'm kind of feeling like that. And then I'm kind of feeling like... Are we going to use everything here? I think so. So actually I think I've done it wrong already. Unless... like this? Yep. I got 2. Undo. So is there some implication here that I can do this with 1 cut? Well, so whatever the cut is has to make it 3 tall. So what? That's not true. I can't do this with 1 cut. Didn't I do 3 cuts before I did that? I did 3 cuts before. Why do I... Has it reduced it to force me to do the better solution? Maybe. Like, ultimately, this has to become only 3 tall. It could be there instead, though. That's interesting. Oof. What's 4? 4. No. Definitely not. How to optimize this, then? There's the F shape. It's gonna be 5 long. Like, maybe doing... If I cut along here, that's going to be 3 cuts to make this all. So cutting you off does make it feel easier, but then maybe it's that and that? No, that doesn't make sense because then we've got the 4 tall thing. So if I do that, I can't make everything 3 tall. Okay, so it's definitely not that. Therefore, this bit's become 3 tall. There's still a few ways of doing it. There's that way as well. We can do less than 3. But then can I make this 3 tall? I mean, I can make that whole thing 3 tall, or less. But that can't work. That definitely can't work. Do that. That feels unlikely, but yeah, like I've got this long bit underneath that's impossible to fill in. Yeah. Well, we have our first tricky puzzle. Still thinking that maybe that first cut's good. That one's definitely not, because I can't... is it definitely not? Yes, it's definitely not. How else would I get this to now be... Yeah, okay, okay. This one is interesting, at least. Is this what I did before? Feels not great. Cut. Well, that's 4 tall. I think I did that because I had a single piece, right? So let's not do that. Let's instead do... So like if that's in there, I can just cut off the single piece. So it must have been the double that I did somewhere that is wrong. Okay, there we go. That was pretty simple. Just one seeing it. Okay, what's going on with this one? Okay, so this could cut through more than one thing. I reckon. I mean, I don't know. I reckon it's this. Do I really reckon it's that? No, I don't reckon it's that because I can't do this bit. Okay, undo. One cut. Wait, can't I just get a can't I just do that in a single? No. I see. There's no way of me getting a 2 block from any of this. But is there a way of me getting 2 singles? Like there and there. I think there is not a nice way of doing that, so maybe we do something else. Like that is also suspiciously shaped. I'd have to cut off like that, which I don't see how that would happen. Yeah, 2 pieces at once certainly ups the complexity. That seems interesting. That seems very interesting. That's perfect. Let's make a J. Okay, that was chapter 1. Let's take a look at what's going to happen in chapter 2. Chapter 2. Ooh, and chapter 3. Holy moly. But not chapter 4 yet. The pantry. Let's look at what's going on in the pantry. Ah, we have new ingredients. Right, so you have to make sure the ingredient ends up in the right place. Cute. Let's do a few of these. Oh. So we do need you. Well, I've got 2 slices here. Oof. So it's that and that. Oh, this is going to get tricky. This is going to get very tricky. We've only got a horizontal slice here, so I actually think it wants to be there and there. Yeah, cool game. Very cool game. We'll leave it there, folks. That's a good enough preview of what you're going to get from Bento Blocks. We've seen chapter 1, and now we've seen how chapter 2 starts. In fact, let's see how chapter 3 starts. Well, I think I know what the third action's going to be, or is. It feels like it makes things easier. Like you can only rotate the cutty thing, but that surely makes things just easier in general. Right? Because part of the restriction in the previous ones was that the fact they couldn't rotate meant I had to like do specific cuts because I couldn't do other cuts. Not sure. Anyway, cool. Yeah, that is Bento Blocks. Go check that out if you're interested. It seems very cool. There's little pictures around as well. There's a cat. Can I pet the cat? Well, I can. The cat's purring. Oh, you're also dreaming about fish. Cool. Alright, yep, that was Bento Blocks. Let's go check out the next game now.